Welcome to Győr in Hungary. It's the second round of the group phase of the Women's EuroBasket 2015. Well, after the second round began yesterday in dramatic fashion in Group E, today sees Group F get underway with 3 games featuring the 6 teams who qualified from Sopron and Szombathely. Russia, Spain, the Slovak Republic, Serbia, Lithuania and Croatia. And our first game promises to be a cracker. It's the Slovak Republic against Serbia. Well, the Slovaks really did personify what it says on the promotional banner, play with heart. They're here with a 1-1, lost 1 record from the first phase. They beat Lithuania 85-79 and lost 81-82 to the reigning champion Spain. I'm Roy Birch, and I was lucky enough to cover the games in Sopron, and my colleague Mark Clark had a great time in Szombathely. And Mark, you got to say, Serbia are having a great time.
Well, when they started in the first round, Roy, their first 3 games, they looked what I and the many people think they look a tournament favourite. But then they ran into Russia in a road crash of a game in the final game. And the interesting thing for me is that one of those things that happens in tournaments where you're doing well, you have that day off and you have it early enough, it doesn't affect you? Or is that really a bit of a problem for Serbia, because Russia just played them so big and forced them to take bad shots from the perimeter? For me, they're still one of my tournament favourites. They're a pleasure to watch. They play this game with the absolute right. They are fun to watch. They've got talent from 1 to 12. And at times in the first round, they were one of the most exciting teams in world basketball at the moment.
Well, just as in Sopron, there are a lot of Slovak Republic fans here. They'll make a lot of noise. And their team recovered from a 10-point halftime deficit to beat Sweden in Sopron. And they recovered from trailing by 22 against Hungary to very nearly beat the host nation. They got within 4, but eventually lost 74-86. We're looking at the Croatian team being introduced at the moment.
Well, right, this lineup, Coach Malkovich said after the 3rd win, I'm really unhappy with my team. We just think we can turn it off and on when we play. She said after the loss to Russia, that's the best thing that's happened to us this early in the tournament. Hopefully they'll listen to me and realise that they have to come to play every game. Well, they've got to be ready to play that Slovak team, because having seen some of those games that you covered, this Slovak team plays with so much heart, and they've got a real quality player in Kristi Toliva. So they've got places they know they can score from.
Yeah, their preparation was somewhat disrupted by the absence of Zuzana Zurikova, their 35-year-old veteran. But when needed, she came on against Sweden, and well, she took the Swedes apart almost single-handedly. As you said, Mark, Kristi Toliva, number 18, their naturalised player. She started the tournament slowly, but when they needed her, she was dynamite. And it was almost single-handedly when they recovered to get within 4 of Hungary from being 22 down. But they're not just a 2-player team. Look out for number 11, Barbara Balinkova as well, and Martina Kishova. And the coach has done a wonderful job with them, Maras Kovacic. Sometimes get a little bit overexcited, the coach. Regularly see him, every time they score, he seems to punch the air. But as ever, we'll stand now in respect of the national anthems for both Serbia and the Slovak Republic.
Hölgyeim és uraim, most pedig hallgassuk meg Szlovákia himnuszát, and now please stand up for the national anthem of Slovakia.
The lady getting the medals together there, number 15, Lucia Kristevova. She's their cheerleader, but I'll tell you what, she can play as well.
And Andrei Sharapa from Belarus, and commission of the game.
Fabulous arena here in Győr, seats 5,000. And I suppose many people thinking it's a pity that both host nations, remember this tournament being held in Hungary and Romania, both host nations eliminated at the first stage. Fabulous crowds in Sopron. I've no doubt that the Slovak Republic fans will make their presence felt. I'm not sure there are too many Serbian fans here, but...
Well, a small travelling contingent, Roy, that's made the relatively short journey across to Győr. And one of the things about this game, Roy, that really intrigues me is that the Serbians have significant strength in the backcourt. The 1, 2 and 3 spots, they're very, very strong, as we see the three officials from France, Italy and Belarus.
So,
and like, they're going to run lots of people at Kristi Toleva. She's the offensive threat that she's been for this Slovak team as this tournament's progressed. They have a lot of quickness, and Butelier in particular is one of the players, that is one of those blue-collar players for Serbia that just puts a shift in every night. She'll get like positives across every part of the stats. And they'll have lots of resources to throw at Toleva. The interesting addition for Serbia, it's unusual for Serbians to have a naturalized player, but Danielle Page really fits in with this group, and she's going to have a real big part to play if Serbia are going to go deep into this competition. There's that starting lineup with Milica and Ana Dabovic. It really is Milica Dabovic's team in terms of emotion. But the interesting thing, and we'll have to check that. I'll be very surprised if Dabovic starts ahead of Danielle Page. We'll have to check that when we see the players come out. Because Digovic wasn't a major minute player at all in that first round.
They're the lineup for the Slovak Republic. Number 7, Zuzana Zurikova. I don't think she started. Casting my memory back, she didn't start in Sopron, and Coach Kovacic really does have to handle her very carefully. She carried a foot injury into this tournament, and at one stage it looked as though, well, she may even not make the tournament, but what a luxury he has now. So they're starting 5. No, Zurikova, Barbara Balintova, nearly averaging 10 points a game, and Kristi Toleva, well, she's averaging 18 points a game. That's, of course, over the course of 4 games in the initial stage. Split screen there, highlighting 2 major contributors, 1 for each team. Remember what's at stake here. There are 6 teams. You don't play the teams you've already played in the initial group. You only play the 3 new teams, 3 new to you, that is. And after the end of this second phase, the top 4 from 6 go through to Budapest in the quarterfinals. That's the knockout stage.
Well, Djokovic does start for Coach Malkovic's lineup, and it's the beauty of national teams. You've got depth 1 to 12, obviously. You've got the 12 best players, but Danielle Page was so fundamental to this lineup that that's a real interesting development there. 25 minutes a game in the first phase Page played. and Ajdukovic was down there at 8.5 minutes a game. Ajdukovic is, plays her basketball in the Polish league, and she's a very, very good player. But she's not Danielle Page. It'll be interesting to see if the Slovaks decide to go at it on the inside against her.
So referee Joseph Pessang, the Frenchman, ready to go. So here we go. It is the first game in Group F in the second stage of EuroBasket for women 2015. It's the Slovak Republic in white and Serbia in red, and it's Serbia who win the opening tap. Now that's going to hurt. First foul of the game against none other than Kristi Toliver. 6 seconds gone, first foul.
It's interesting where Russia just gapped Serbia and really did say, shoot the ball at us. If you go after this Serbian team, they will break you down on the dribble. Just like that.
First score of the game. And it is Serbia's number 13, Milica Debovic. Toliver. Finds Ryzhikova. And the second foul of the game called. This time it's against Serbia. Young lady on your screen there momentarily, Anna Jurjenkova, picked up that eye injury in the first game. It must have been 3 minutes into the game. And it was a cut nose, cut eye. Went off to the locker room, came back 3 minutes later, straight back on court. And the second foul of the game is called against Serbia. Sorry, the third foul, second against Serbia. So the first foul shots of the game.
Sasha Sado is, again, another change to the starting lineup for Serbia. Her minutes in this competition, she had a very good EuroBasket in France, but again, 8 minutes a game. So Coach Malkovich is either making a statement or looking to mix it up a little bit. So 2 changes, major changes to the starting lineup for Serbia in this first game of the second phase.
Well, almost a turnover there with referees being very, very tight, as indeed they were in Sopron. Mark, same in Szombathely, was it?
Yeah, very much so. It was very much, and very consistent, which is the main thing.
Yeah,
it was like, games day 1 to 5, it was pretty much you knew what was going to get called. Same thing, that this Slovak team doesn't look like it's going to be able to contain Serbia on the dribble.
First 3-pointer of the game goes to Serbia. And it's Jelena Milovanovic. Well, the Slovak guard able to tuck the ball under her arm and call the play. Toliver for 3. Just remember, the Slovak Republic started in Sopron slowly. In fact, they were double figures behind in the third period as well, but they're just 1 point behind now. Good fast break from the Slovak Republic, and this time it is Martina Kishova.
It's very much Serbian basketball, the quick shot from Dabovic going the other way. Russia also made them pay when they missed those early shots because they got breaks like that.
Well, whether that was an intended pass or not, it got there, and Serbia now lead by 3. Another foul against Serbia already. 3 team fouls.
That's the second foul on Akadovic's second foul, and so any option to try and not play Page too much is that they're going to go to Kurunic coming off the bench. So Page not getting to play in this first quarter.
Sarah Krunic plays club basketball here in Hungary, but for the Sopron club. The patented hook pass from Toliver and the rebound. And Toliver is underway. ties the scores with her first 3 of the game.
Oh, Milica Dabovic played defense with her hands in her pocket against one of the best offensive players in the tournament. Just answers it with 3 of her own.
That was way outside the arc from Dabovic. The elder Dabovic, that is. Nice little bounce pass. And here goes Serbia on the break. We have a 3-on-2. And the third foul now against the Slovak Republic. That's 3 team fouls each.
The Serbian team just never want to pull it out. They always want to keep attacking you. They reverse the ball pretty well in transition. But if you don't slow it up, they will just keep attacking.
Very ambitious pass there. Trying to pass the ball into a low post player who was double teamed.
Yeah. Double teamed, on the move, going with no space to play, gets still through the pass.
Oh, good hands, almost. That's a little reach foul against Sofia Ryzhikova. So, Slovak Republic already in the penalty and still over half of the first period still to play. And Ryzhikova comes out, and here we have Zuzana. Oh, Zuzana Zurikova. Oliver in the corner for her second 3 of the game. Tied at 10s. Seems to remember she hit about 5 in the tournament from that left-hand corner in Chopron. And here we go on the break with Tolliver. Well, she was off as the shot went up in the air.
Oh, that's such a bad breakdown for Serbia as well. They took the 3 from the three-point line at the top of the key and still got run past.
And again, the steal, and it's layup after layup for the Slovak Republic, and that's enough as far as Irina Malkiewicz, coach the Serbia, is concerned. She wants to talk it over. Timeout, Serbia. The Slovak Republic have gone on a run of 10-3 in what, 3 minutes from trailing 4-7, and they now lead 14-10. 8 points now to the naturalized player Kristi Tolliver.
The disappointing thing if you're Serbia, it's all about bad decisions, bad threes, bad passes, turnovers at the top, and lack of defensive structure coming back in transition. Because I was going to say just before that run that they're really struggling to contain Serbia in the half court in terms of penetration. But their effort to run off missed shots has been very impressive in transition at the moment. Radicaj's coming in, and for me the best player the Serbians have, Sonja Petrovic in the game. And normally that has the desired effect. And Coach Malkiewicz is going with a relatively small lineup, and it has been very effective for her in the tournament so far. You've got to love the way Slovakia have played their defense so far, though.
Great passing in the paint from Serbia, and they will go to the foul line. But both teams in the penalty now.
And again, Roy, that's that. Not necessarily the initial shot in transition, but they didn't pull it out. They kept going at it, kept attacking. And if you don't get them into the half court, they really are productive. Milovanovic is just a super shooter. Everything's in a straight line, great touch.
And she moves on to 5 points. And some up-court pressure now from Serbia. No doubt Zurikova can handle it. Well, that's a shooting foul. 40 feet from the hoop, perhaps. My mistake, that's the 4th team foul. So, nearly sideline. And so we want to make a substitution. Jovanovic comes in.
Yeah, Jovanovic is a very good shooter again. If they penetrate and kick, she's, apart from the Russia game, has a very productive time from the perimeter.
Slovak fans in full voice at the moment, top of your screen there. Oh, the veteran Romana Vinickalova there. She's not left-handed, but that was a nice spin off the glass for her. And the shooting percentages. Kristi Toliver's hit 6 points, 2 from 3 from the arc. And there's the shot clock buzzer, but it came off the rim. Thumbs up from referee Basang. But the Slovaks get the rebound anyway. Kishova to Toliver. How did that pass get there? That's way outside the arc. And a rebound, Vinickalova. The veteran Vinickalova there. Showing veteran poise. That's good defense from Serbia. And again, it came off the rim, and this time it is definitely a shooting foul.
Well, to be fair, the Slovaks coming back in defense before Radicaj goes up on this putback. Did a great job contesting that layup without fouling. But then just didn't hunt down the rebound. Danielle Page coming into the game now, Roy, I'm even more confused as to, obviously it's not an injury, it's a different way of using it perhaps. I still expect her to have very extended minutes.
Danielle Page from the University of Nebraska. Ball coming in for the Slovak Republic. Hasn't had too much court time, Dominika Babarova. No, I'll rephrase that. She got quite a bit of court time against Hungary in a game that didn't matter as far as qualification is concerned. But Tamara Radicaj on the foul line. Misses the first. Home from home for Tamara Radicaj. Plays a club ball here in Győr. And that's a good press break from the Slovak Republic. That's a terrific fast break, in fact. Vinickalova now moves on to 4 points. Bit of a foul magnet back in Sopron, Vinickalova. And that's a technical foul. Technical foul against Serbia's number 15, Danielle Page. Mark, do you see that?
No, I didn't see it at all. Let's have a look now.
So it's one shot and possession, and Coach Malkovich inquiring of the table.
If they're claiming that she fell and faked it, that's the only thing I can think that she was trying to post up. There was a little bit of contact at the high post.
Well, she doesn't understand it, clearly.
I don't understand it. I'm not saying it's wrong, I just don't understand it.
We saw one player technical in Sopron and one coach technical. Did you see any in Sumbathli?
We had a couple of technicals, nothing major.
I don't think flopping is part of their makeup.
It's definitely not part of Danielle Page's makeup.
No. If in fact that's what she did, we blinked and we missed it. And that's an offensive foul, and the 3 won't count from Zurikova. So the foul is against Vinic Glover. What do I say about a foul magnet?
That's
Now, where's who initiated the contact there?
She just moved with it though. From where the referee was standing, she's going sideways.
Yeah, the referee's a lot closer than us, and he had a different angle on it. So, but less than 3 to go in the first period now, and the Slovak Republic still lead by 6. Make that 4.
Gotta love the way Sonja Petrovic plays basketball. Everything's in control. She's fundamentally sound. She's got great range on that jump shot.
Sonja Petrovic, winner of the EuroLeague this year, plays for USK Prague. I will say, surprise winner. They beat Ikat in the final.
Tough
move. Tough move, and she got the drop.
When you go strong like that, you deserve the drop. That's a tough move.
Radicaj against Tolliver. Radicaj in the corner again. Oh, good hands, Tolliver. And the Slovak Republic, well, prepared to run, and on that occasion, a fast break broke down. Apologies from Tolliver. That's well read. So under 2 to go, first period. Jovanovic almost stolen again. And the rebound is none other than Vinic Glover and his Zurikova. Zurikova goes inside, and this time it is definitely a shooting foul. Team fouls against both teams. In that magical comeback against Sweden, Susanna Zurikova down the stretch was unerring on the foul line. Belying her 35 years. It's almost money in the bank. Minute and a half to go, first period. Well, on this occasion, Serbia didn't get the drop, and the rebound by Ristikova. Oh, great ball movement from the Slovaks. Oh, good hands as well. Well read by Danielle Page. Oh, lovely pass. That's how to play the fast break. Beautiful, very unselfish play.
Well, that's Budir again. As I said before the game, she'll get all stats across the, she'll get steals, rebounds, she'll make assists.
Well, a little too high for Vinic Glover. As Zurikova apologizes to the coach. Oh, this time Serbia do get the drop, reduce the arrears to 4. And the shot clock being turned off at the end of the first period. Here's Tolliver. Has good hands, and an uncontested layup makes it a 2-point game now. Well, the entire Serbian bench, bottom of your screen there, were on their feet then, and there are 2 seconds left. And Tolliver annoyed with herself for that turnover. So, 4 without reply there for Serbia at the end of the first period. Actually, they have 4 points without reply. The score 23-21, Slovaks by 2.
Well, we're going to get a chance to look at the stats here, and coming in before Serbia played Russia, they were leading the tournament in scoring, and at this point in time, the Slovak Republic come here leading the tournament in scoring. So you knew it was going to be potentially a high-scoring game. Both teams shooting the ball well from all areas of the floor. But what surprised me there, Roy, was the non-start of Danielle Page, because she's been a real consistent element on this team. Well, a little bit like the foundation for letting all the flair players play around her. And yeah, there's obviously Malkovich is a great coach, so she would have had her reasons for doing it. Both teams looking after the ball pretty well, although the Slovak Republic at the end, you know, got those turnovers together in a hurry. So it's a pretty, obviously it's a very even start to the game, and I was expecting a high-scoring game. I wasn't expecting Danielle Page to only play 3 minutes in the first quarter.
Remember what the situation is here in Gior. Serbia have brought 2 wins with them. Slovak Republic's just 1. So Serbia have the advantage in the group, in the table at the moment. But then again, just think back 24 hours. We thought, well, a lot of discussion who's going to get to Budapest. And Belarus, they took 2 wins to their group in Debrecen. And the Czech Republic didn't. And that was a humdinger of a game last night, so you can never tell.
Because of that loss against Russia, though, they've got to bring that loss, the Russian loss with them. So these 2 teams are like the second-place teams. But I'm with you 100%. That the Slovaks were coming in this tournament with nowhere near the expectations of Serbia.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And they've really, and that first quarter, they've shown you, how they've got here. They're fearless down the offensive end, and they really want to run the ball whenever they can.
Zurikova under pressure.
Oh,
and that's her shot. That is her shot. She is unbelievable. She doesn't seem to be out to score when she's open, but with a man in her face, no problem.
Absolutely take it on, yeah. Gotta love that move.
That's what they were missing in preparation. Tolliver, that's her second foul. And Tolliver's gonna cross the referee, Basang. It wasn't he who called it, but yeah, touch on the elbow, that's a foul.
She wasn't straight up, was she? So therefore, as much as she may feel she was straight up.
No, I just wonder whether Coach Kovacic will leave her out there on 2 fouls early in the second period. Petrovic comes out for Serbia.
And this is very new for Serbia. Very rarely did they go with the 2 bigs, the 2 out-and-out bigs. So Krunic and Page in the game.
And Page on the foul line.
They're going to try and go very big, very strong. The 3 perimeter guards, there's normally a 3-guard set, which is what they run with.
And that's a lane violation by the offense.
Interesting to see what defense that Serbia throw in here. They've gone up the floor recently.
Zurikova to Tolliver. Well, that's a long 2 for Sofia Ryshikova. Foot just on the line. They do spread the scoring out nicely, this Slovak team. It's back to a 6-point game. Radicaj. Oh, great boxing out from Zurikova, and no fast break on this time. Here comes Tolliver. Somebody tell Serbia she's left-handed. Radicaj, equal biggest lead of the game. Oh, great steal, but the miss, and there's a foul on the play. And it is Bobarova.
Slovakia, the Slovak Republic have the look of one of those teams that's got confidence as they've gone along. They look like they're in a very positive place as a group. Got nice balance with the scoring and the lift and the quality that Ruskakova comes off the bench and can really extend the floor at 1.90 m. It's a tough ask. It's again a little bit surprising with Page and Krunic because they're going to have to extend the bigs out onto Ruskakova.
Interesting phase of the game now because Kristi Toliver is out on those 2 fouls. And I just wonder who's going to handle the ball. Is it going to be Babarova or Zurikova? Good boards from Page. Well, this is terrific defense from the Slovak Republic at the moment, but they foul. It's a 3-shot foul, I think.
Yep.
Very, very late in the shot clock, and Dominika Babarova fouls.
Well, they did a great job. They looked like they switched it up a little, went to the 2-3 zone, and just closed out the shooters really well, but then got off balance on the last shot. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Just contest it. If Radachai makes it, then just run down the floor and play offense. Don't send it to the free throw line after 22 seconds of great defense.
Viničklova's out for the Slovak Republic, being replaced by Anna Jurjinkova. Yeah, it was a 3-shot foul.
And given the start to this quarter, that's really steadied Serbia. They were struggling to get good shots.
Yeah, 3 points they had to work very, very hard for. And Anna Debovic in, averaging 10 points a game, number 14 for Serbia.
Right, she's gone double digits. Last Europeans World Championship, still in double digits, even after the disastrous game against Russia.
And the answer to my question is going to be Barbara Balankova at the point for the Slovaks. Here's Zurikova. Oh, tough shot. No success this time. Here goes Serbia on the break. Dangerous times for the Slovaks. Nice pass inside. 5 without reply for Serbia.
I think they do that as well as any team. Their secondary break, little high-low option, they're great angles, great spacing.
New shot clock for the Slovak Republic. Almost a steal there for Debovic. Milica Debovic. And Martina Kishova coming in, replacing Zurikova. So you have to say Slovak Republic got 3 major players on the bench now. Zurikova, Toliver and Viničkova. Coach Kovacic, no problem with confidence. Go up, go up, go up. 7 on the shot clock. Well, reduced to a bit of a prayer shot there, Slovak Republic, and dangerous times. You may see a timeout if Serbia score here. Remember, the lead was 8 for the Slovak Republic. Now it's 3. Shot clock late again. Danielle Page for 3. It's tied. Timeout, the Slovak Republic. 8 without reply for Serbia.
Serbia went full court, changed the tempo of the game, and especially with, as you said, Roy, in commentary, the 3 key players on the bench for Slovakia. They sort of lost their way in terms of tempo offensively against that pressure. They didn't really have anyone to go to. Was that the case when they were in the earlier stage of the group, when those players sat down because they looked like they ran offense? The bigs should have gone up on the inside on that last play, kicked it out for the rush shot.
Well, I got the impression in Sopron that they were still adjusting to the presence of Zuzana Zurikova. I'm not sure Coach Maros Kovacic really knew when to introduce it, how long to... He was kind of nursing that injury. He did the same against Spain as well. He kept her out for the until the last 7 minutes of the game.
Well, it's a long tournament, isn't it, if he's having to manage her minutes, manage her injury. I mean, Toliver's come back, and at the end of the day, I know what people talk about 2 fouls. Yeah, she's an experienced player. She should be able to play with the 2 fouls and not get involved in any situations where she picks up a silly foul, because they obviously need her in the game. Serbia really pushing tempo-wise here up the floor.
Tolliver under pressure, lost the ball. That'll be a held ball. Good pressure from Serbia.
Well, we described, every time I've covered Serbia over the last 3 years, they hunt the basketball. They don't play pressure, they just go after the ball. Milica Dabovic in particular, you know, she'll give up a couple of fouls, but she really tries to make things happen with the basketball. Combination with her sister is very scary.
That's an offensive foul, a hook along the baseline.
Good call by the official, right in front of him too. Took it hard as well. It wasn't just a clear out and hook, it was literally almost throw them away with the elbow. Watch this.
Barbara Belenkova there, got one in the face.
Yeah. Bang.
Right under the referee's nose as well, as you said. So you might say that the Slovak Republic got away with it there. And now the direction arrow, if there's another held ball, he's pointing in with the advantage of the Slovak Republic. Ryzhikova. Just feel that the Slovak Republic having to regroup here.
I know they stepped
out of bounds.
I know they stepped out of bounds, and that's caused again by the pressure that Serbia just stepped it up at least 1 or 2 notches. But they need to make that. They were doing so well in the first quarter, making the extra pass against pressure. Now it's all a little bit trying to beat it on the dribble.
Milica Dabovic at the point now for Serbia. His sister. And that's good rebounding from Anna Jurjenkova. A lot resting on the shoulders of the young lady on the ball at the moment, Kristi Tolliver. From Harrisonburg, Virginia, playing for the Slovak Republic. And the foul is against Serbia's number 7, Sara Krinic.
That was nice. Change of angles. Really ran the pick and roll stuff nicely. Big went to the post. They really did get Krinic on the wrong side. Great execution by Slovakia.
But they've gone scoreless for a while now, the Slovak Republic. And defensive foul against Serbia. Against 13, that's Milica Dabovic. Yeah, trying to fight her way through the screen illegally.
Well, she also grabbed the shirt as well, and then she complains about what's going on, but she grabbed the shirt.
Danielle Page comes out for Serbia, having scored 8 points. She's their leading scorer. Tolliver pulls up for the jumper, and she moves on to 11 points. The first player to ready to double figures.
That was smooth.
Yeah, that describes Kristi Tolliver very well indeed. Smooth, cool, keeps her head. That's great defense from her as well. And that's a foot violation. New shot clock for Serbia. Substitution Serbia coming in, or back in, Jelena Milovanovic.
Well, Serbia's showing the changes here. They've gone from their biggest lineup to their smallest lineup with Milovanovic and Sonja Petrovic as their 4 and their 5. They're going to definitely try and rack up the defense here. Trying to hide Tolliver in the zone as well for Slovakia.
And that's a 3 again, so Serbia hit the front. Well, the lead didn't, well, I was about to say it didn't last very long, but it's a 2-shot foul. Slovaks on the line, and it's Anna Jurjenkova who will take the foul shots. Diana Butilaya, her foul. Well, that's an unusual foul shooting technique, and she didn't shoot like that in Sopron, I'm sure. Well, she gets 1 from 2 to tie the scores.
Well, she's 3 from 9 from the free throw line up before that. It looked like a 3 from 9 shot. I love the matchup here. Dabovic really being guarded hard by Kisova.
The easy rebound for Jurjenkova. Tolliver runs into the trap again and escapes. It's pretty obvious that Serbia, in watching the tapes, every time Tolliver gets the ball, well, He's confronted by at least 2 players. And there's Tolliver for 3. Again, with a man in her face. She moves on to 14 points. That's her 3rd 3.
Well, Butele can't play any better defensively. She was all over them. Had to go a little bigger on Tolliver. That was, again, smooth.
Tolliver got lost momentarily on defense then. Again, this is good defense. 1 on the shot clock. And there's the buzzer. And that's great defense, the Slovak Republic.
I love this, though. Both teams have been challenging. Their response has been to step their defense up. Both teams have just got down, stayed in stance, and really taken people out of what they want to run. They had a great opportunity to go inside then, Serbia. Dabovic guarded by Tolliver in the post. You'd have thought they might have thrown it in there, but the defensive pressure on the ball, then they couldn't just see the pass.
Radicaj back in for Serbia, as indeed is Zuzana Zurikova for the Slovak Republic. Here she is. Back to Tolliver and Zurikova. That's a nice pass inside. Got strong, that's a travel. No, it's a foul. Well, Jurgenkova, they're surrounded by 3, possibly 4 players. Oh, she kept her pivot foot down, and she was fouled.
She did a nice job keeping that pivot foot down. It's not that much pressure. Sometimes you'll see people pick it up.
And this time, no problem with the first foul shot. Two from 2. And the lead back to 4. Make it 5. So ticking down to the last 3 minutes of the first half. And good recovery here from the Slovak Republic. They gave up 10 in a row to Serbia. And they've responded almost in kind. Well, all she had to do was put the ball in the hoop. And Zurikova had given up then. Now 13 is on the floor, Milica Dabovic. And there is a foul on the play. It's an offensive foul against Zuzana Zurikova, and we have an injury problem underneath the hoop that Serbia is shooting into.
There are 3 officials on the floor. She just got smacked in the face trying to shoot the ball. I mean, the arm and elbow came right down. No, I'm not trying. No one tried to hit her hard, but someone tried to block the shot, caught her across the face. No one saw it.
And at the other end, Zuzana Zurikova picked up her first foul. Oh, she looks somewhat dazed.
Well, if you do get a chance to see it again, she got, like, the arm came down, elbow caught her across the face and nose. Milica Dabovic is a little bit of a hard-nosed cookie, as they say, and there's not normally tears.
I asked referee Bastang why so many offensive fouls in the tournament, well, in the group stage anyway, Sopron last week, and his reply was, well, we're not getting many injuries, are we? That's what we're trying to prevent. Fair comment, I suppose, really. Well, a turnover. There she was, gone. Tolliver again now. Just quick look at that injury situation. Zurikova. Well, from scoring 10 in a row, Serbia have gone cold now. Oh, excellent passing. There's that strange shooting technique again from Jurgenkova. It's almost a throw at the hoop. Radicaj. And that's great boxing out from Jurgenkova. She had a man on her back and pinned her there.
Yeah, did a marvelous job on the glass. In fact, the Slovak response to that run has been to play great defense.
Zurikova. That's another offensive foul. This time it is Jurgenkova.
They've been fairly consistent on that one in terms of the moving screen. She moved again, take that second little step. We're at game, what, 5 so far? They should have picked up, players should have picked up. That's how they're calling it.
I think we had a world record in one game last week, Mark. It's about 20, I think.
There's a lot of fouls being called here.
And Jurgenkova comes out to be replaced by Romana Vinic-Klova. Now Serbia have gone cold. They've been on 33 for some time. But they have a clear out, almost coast to coast. And that's Sonja Petrovic.
189, 190 Petrovic. She plays like a guard in certain parts. Just super.
Here is a guard, Kristi Toliver. Just about 70 seconds remaining in the first half. In this Group F, it's going to be tight. Nice pass, Viničkova. Oh, that wasn't a nice pass though. Perhaps the shot was on and that's a foul. And there's the read, the interception, and there's the foul. And we have a long walk down the floor. Serbia, 2 foul shots.
Well, Jovanovic is a key player for Serbia because she can come off the bench and she can shoot. She's gone really cold in the game against Russia. She's got no hotter tonight. Often say, get to the free throw line, find your rhythm, and get back in the swing of things. And she's normally an 85+% free throw shooter. She just needs one to drop, and from a Serbian perspective, you hope she gets back into the swing.
Another player who plays the club basketball here in Hungary. She plays for the Pest club. And she's made 1 from 2 to take Serbia to within 2 with 70 seconds remaining in the first period. And that's pressure defense again from Serbia, but here's Kristi Toliver. One minute remaining, first half. Toliver, leading scorer in the game on 14. Oh, that's great. That's how to compete on the boards from both teams, and the long pass down the floor will tie it up at 38. Terrific fast break there from Serbia, and it is Jelena Milovanovic. That double team again, and Zurkova, well, now she's saying that the ball came off the head of an opponent.
I'm with her 100%.
Yep. She didn't throw it out of bounds.
I haven't seen the replay yet, but I'm with her 100%.
Let's have a look, here we go.
Came off the head of Jovanovic.
In defense of the referee, he was very, very close. Too close, perhaps. Oh, good ball movement from Serbia. And the open shot gives them the lead with 11.2 seconds remaining. First half timeout, the Slovak Republic.
Well, from the moment that Sonja Petrovic had a matchup she could penetrate against with Viničkova, they were chasing the ball and they just took enough passes to get the open shot and the advantage. That was really nice in the half court. On those situations where we talk about this all the time, going into the half-time, if he scores or not, he obviously wants to score. He just needs to come and get a good shot, doesn't he? Come in there and get a good shot so he knows he's in control of stuff. Because at the moment he's lost his way. Without Toliver, he's really struggling.
So 11.2 seconds remaining in the first half. The Slovak Republic will have the ball. Is that 3 from Zuzana Zurkova with, well, I said a man in the face. 2 opponents, very, very close indeed. And then she penetrates. 7 points in all for the 35-year-old Zuzana Zurkova. Slovak Republic in possession, 11 seconds. Here's Zurkova. First half coming to an end. Toliver. 4 seconds. It's going to be a long shot. Toliver is fouled! She has a 4-point play! Kristi Toliver moves on to 17 points, and there's a bonus to come. Wow, that was closer to the sideline. Again, 2 players on her. One of them fouled her. The naturalized Kristi Toliver completes the 4-point play coming out of the timeout. So the first half ends with Slovakia leading Serbia 42-40. What a dramatic end to the half there. No wonder Lucia Kristeva is smiling. They're all smiling. Except the Serbs, that is. Still, cracking game we've got here in Győr. 42-40, Slovak Republic leads Serbia.
Well, the stats won't show us enough, will they? Apart from the fact that both teams are shooting the ball particularly well, but they won't actually show us how much defense both teams played. Both teams played incredibly well to actually get those percentages where they were. They did a really, really nice job with the basketball. Tolliver's played 18 minutes, Roy. She's averaging a lot of minutes a game. If she can come up being that efficient for the rest of the game, fine. But it's a big load to carry on her shoulders.
Well, she's averaging 18 points a game. Yep. How many she got tonight already? 18.
And that's the question. Serbia will share their points out. Slovakia needs some people to help Tolliver. I don't know if she'll be able to carry this team. She has 18, Paige has 8. That's the difference in the leading scorers. But it's a great offensive game being played at a level because the defense is good. They're having to play some great offense to get the shots they want.
Jurjinkova, the number 13 for the Slovak Republic, their leading rebounder. We watch highlights of the first half, and I tell you, the highlights of that first half came with, well, 0.2 of a second remaining in it. A 4-point play by Kristi Tolliver. At one stage, Serbia trailed by 8. They had 10 in a row. And your maths tells you that there's a 2-point lead. But both teams playing the fast break well. Here's Tolliver. What shall I do? I'll shoot. There you go, have a 3. I'll make that 4 3-pointers for Tolliver in the first half. Serbia can't have been far behind.
Well, Tolliver's 4 from 5, Roy. She's 4 from 5 from the 3. She's 2 from 2 from the 2-point range. She's only missed 1 3, which was the first 3 she took. Since she took that first 3 that looked a little bit out of rhythm, she hasn't missed. She's been to the free throw line, where she's also 2 for 2. She's just had a phenomenal offensive half of basketball. Be interesting to see how Malkovich decides to play. Is it going to be, well, she's going to get her points. I just have to make sure other people don't. But maybe they've got guards to run at her. That's the thing. They could run and deny it. It doesn't matter what you do against a quality player like that. If she gets the ball in those areas, she's going to score.
Rare turnover there from Tolliver. Well, that first half ended with the Slovak Republic leading Serbia 42-40. Well, we'll take a break, but get back to us in about 10 minutes for what should be a cracking second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Bro Sings dance group. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you the mascot of the EuroBasket women called Trudy. So here's Trudy. Hi Trudy, see ya. Just shake your hand please. That's it.
This is a game to find yourself. Everyone deserves the glory. Big Tony Parker 2, Top Speed Duel. The FIBA.
Tag time. Solar. Revolutionary. TISO T-Touch Expert Solar. So Trudy, I want to ask you a little dance with me, and in the audience, who will be dancing with Trudy and with me? I give you a little toy. Lányok, értetek magyarul? Igen, ha táncoltok egy picit, a long train runningra, hogy mozognak a magyar lányok, mutassuk már meg. Nem tudok táncolni? Nem tudok adni ajándékot nektek. Keep on pushing, mama, and your wheels gonna run away without love. You can feel my na-na-na-na without love. When the pistons keep for churning, and the wheels go round and round, and the things go in the cold hush, you won't be going down without love. Mondja, where you will be na-na-na-na. Értesz magyarul? Without love. If you shake your body, I give you a little toy. Yeah. And the girls, please, just shake your body. A little dance, please. Just a little bit. Sembra più che lo dai. Strazzo. Sentite. Trudy, come with me, please. Here we go, your center. And the sun center, pray. Gotta keep on pushing, mama. And your wheels go on and back. La-la. You will feel like that. Na-na-na. Just dance, please, a little bit for us. Dance, please. And here it's on the screen. Gotta keep on pushing, mama. And your wheels go on and back. La-la. It's not enough. Say it would be na-na-na. Clap your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Slovakia. And the other side, the fans from Serbia. Yeah, but you're moving out. Got to keep on, want you keep on moving. Gotta keep on moving. Gotta keep on moving. Let's keep on moving, want you moving out. And you, what you moving out? Congratulations, your dancing is fantastic. Szívesen, jó magyarok vagytok, jól van? Vagy értetek magyarul is legalább. Őrületes táncot köszönjük szépen nektek. So, ladies and gentlemen, just 2.5 minutes and start the second part of the game. Slovakia against Serbia. It's a very, very exciting basketball match.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original must not for your case, man. I love how all girls are move their body. And when you move your body, you can move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright, woman, it's yours. I don't know. Original look up. You want it man, woman, it's yours. I don't know. Original look up. You want it man, woman. Physically better, physically better, physically, physically.
Welcome back to Győr in Hungary. We're almost at the end of the halftime break in this first game in Group F. It is the Slovak Republic leading Serbia 42-40 at halftime. Leading scorer in the game, number 18 for the Slovak Republic, Kristi Toliver, the naturalized player, 18 points, including a phenomenal 4-point play at the end of the first half. 0.2 of a second remaining when she hit that 3-point shot. She got the bonus as well. One slight blip for the Slovak Republic is then number 13, Anna Jurjankova, is on 3 fouls. My apologies for some bum information in that first half. I said Serbia had gone on a 10-0 run. It was actually an 8-0 run. Come back from 22-30 to tie the scores at 30s. And after timeouts, the Slovak Republic recovered. But still, anybody's game here. Remember, each team only plays 3 games in this second phase. There are 6 teams in this Group F, as indeed in Group E as well. And when each team has played the 3 teams that they hadn't previously played, the top 4 teams in each group go to Budapest for the crossovers, the knockout stage. And remember, there are 5 Olympic spots up for grabs. The winners of the tournament go automatically to Rio. The teams that come 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th play in the Olympic qualifying tournament. I'm Roy Birch, and with me is Mark Clark. Mark, a cracking game so
Wow,
far.
what a game to kick off this phase 2 in Gjor. And interesting start this third quarter where Serbia have gone with their quick lineup with Milovanovic and Petrovic, whereas Slovak Republic going with a more traditional size of lineup with two bigs. Serbia got a lot of production off their turnovers. A lot of production in transition.
And the scores are tied at 42s. Lovely fast break there from Serbia. And that was Nevanja Jovanovic, and she's been assigned the job of trying to stop a certain Kristi Tolliver.
A little more size Jovanovic has, so she may be able to really challenge that shot. They switch a lot, and she's all over her.
Well, the air ball there. And there's another player on the floor. It is Sonja Petrovic. I think she's okay. They're just having a chat with the official there about why she was dumped on her backside. She's okay though, here she is. And Petrovic goes to the hoop, lays it up, and she's got the bonus.
No, they caught it on the floor.
Oh, wave the score, yeah, you're right.
I'm with you though, Roy. Because when Petrovic drew contact, she was on the way to the bucket. Watch this. Picked it up. That's a foul in the act of shooting. She only took one dribble.
The age-old controversy. When is she in a 2 count? Well, the rebound, another rebound for Anna Jurjinkova. Jurjinkova just picked up her 5th rebound to go with 5 points. Here she is at the point. Tolliver. That's another foul on the floor. The switch from Petrovic is mistimed.
They're going to run that pick and roll stuff. They should run it with the other big to try and get Milovanovic involved in any switch. Petrovic is a little quicker. She can guard it.
And the Slovak Republic regain the lead through. That's Sofia Hryščíková. One day, someone will read that hook pass from Kristi Tolliver. Haven't seen it read yet. Well, the ball drops into the hands this time of Anna Jurjinkova. Valenkova. And another rebound. That's her 6th rebound, Anna Jurjinkova. And what's more, well, I was about to say, she makes the 2, but shot short. Tamara Radicaj is fouled.
What's the difference between that and the Petrovic one that was called on the floor? Both correct calls in terms of being fouls.
But what you say, Mark, is what follows. Barbara Valenkova comes out. That's her 3rd foul, and replaced by Zuzana Zurikova.
Zurikova's got to play a lot of minutes, Roy, for me, in terms of dealing with this pressure. She's more experienced. She can cope with this a little better. Her vision down the floor is better. She'll let the ball work for her.
And she gives her teammates a lot of confidence as well when she's on the floor. Good hustle, and it is Serbia possession.
Right, Radicaj has got a 3 from 4 from the line. That's put that in your diary. That doesn't happen very often.
Are you saying she's good?
No, she's normally an 80+% free throw shooter. So her to go 3 to 4, 3 from miss 3 out of 4.
Well, that was a case of if in doubt, shoot. And no offensive boards there at all for Serbia. Here's Zurikova. That's shot blocked. And Jurjinkova there, lucky. She was tempted to reach in. Petrovic for 3. And the rebound, Tolliver. Good transitional defense from Serbia. Zurikova. Jurjinkova. Oh. She says she's being held. Grab it in two hands. The message there.
Surprised, Roy, that with this quick lineup, Serbia haven't just tried to penetrate and kick, move the basketball a bit quicker as opposed to just settling for three-pointers.
Got to call that an unforced error against the Slovaks. That's why Coach Kovacic was disappointed.
Exactly that. You know, they've really got to attack the basket with this lineup.
Nice little head fake there, and the layup from Dabovic. And Dabovic moves on to 5 points. Toliver with Jovanovic in close attention, and the defensive foul. Jovanovic anticipated the screen and then just a little too enthusiastically fought through it.
Substitution for Slovakia, number 4, Dominika Baburova replaces number 12, Martina Kushova.
Martina Kushova goes out to be replaced by Dominika Baburova for the Slovak Republic. Oh, good defense there. Jelena Milovanovic just almost caused a turnover. Zurikova, not this time, the air ball. She'll keep shooting though.
I think she's absolutely vital for this. Toliver will get hers, someone else needs to get, and I think she's the most likely.
And there's a holding foul against Baburova.
Personal foul, number 4.
Serbia just needs to play with a quick tempo here. Good movement away from the ball, make decent cuts.
So 3 fouls. That's 2 players from the Slovak Republic on 3 fouls. And Sofia Rushtakova gets the rebound. Toliver. Zurikova into Jurjankova. This is good defense from Serbia. And the hesitation from Toliver, and pulls up on the jumper. 20 points, Kristi Toliver.
If they go with Milovanovic, they go at whoever she's guarding. Toliver will get a shot because Milovanovic just won't be able to guard her.
Travel. In unison.
In unison, little skip. Sonja Petrovic down here gives them so much more options defensively because she's quicker if she has to step out. But Milovanovic, she's not big enough to just be big. She just gets exposed and just run the pick and roll until they change their defense. Oh, quick.
Oh, almost good steal from Petrovic there. And Sofia Rushtakova there was almost turning to the hoop without the ball. Jurjankova. Zurikova. Look at this defense from Serbia. The trap on the halfway line, and, well, you've got to say the Slovak Republic fell for it. They thought they'd beaten the trap, and they hadn't. And what's more, Serbia get the layup. Defense becomes offense instantaneously for Serbia. It's tied.
They're scoring so many points in transition, off turnovers. They had 12 at the half. They've added another 6 to that already.
Toliver's foul by Petrovic. That's her 3rd. And Danielle Page coming in for Serbia, replacing Petrovic. Petrovic, some anguished look on her face there. I think she got a hand in the throat accidentally. Jurjankova to Toliver. Baburova on the pull-up. And the rebound for Milovanovic, and the loss and the recovery again. Page gives Serbia the lead.
It's all transition for Serbia, isn't it? If you can get them into the half court, they're nowhere near as effective. They just love to run.
And the foul, Radicaj.
And that's their 4th one, so they're going to have to be a bit careful now after the last 4 in terms of, because their pressure defense has really been the thing that's been their most effective offensive weapon in the way they've turned turnovers into points.
So Serbia in the penalty with still well over 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd period. Here's Zuzana Zurikova. Kushova goes to the hoop, hits underneath the rim. Good defense, Danielle Page. Dangerous time for the Slovaks.
Oh, tough move.
It's a shooting foul, and the foul is against Martina Kishova.
That's the way to use your body as a guard when people come across. Watch the way that Dabovic gets her body in there and creates a little space. Does a really nice job.
No need to help the referee, though. Come on, ref, there's a foul there. He'd called it. Coming in for Serbia, number 12, Kristina Topozovic.
And that's all 12 Serbians that have been in the game now.
And out goes Novana Jovanovic, having done a great job so far on Kristi Tolova. Restricted her to just 2 points in over 6 minutes.
And that was a tough little fadeaway, wasn't it, off of a switch, so...
And Serbia now lead by 4 with some up-court pressure. Oh my goodness me, though. It's all very well putting up-court pressure on if you leave nothing at the back. Easy 2 there for the Slovaks. Barbarova. Zurkova went to the steal, didn't get it, and Barbarova fouls. And she's put her opponent on the foul line.
That's just a grab, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dabovic is tough. She's got size. She's deceptively quick. Her first step is quick.
And she's now on 8 points. Only one Serb, in inverted commas, in double figures so far. That's Danielle Page on 10. So substitution, the Slovaks coming back in. Barbara Balankova, number 11. And Barbarova goes out. Kristi Tolova with a lot of confidence in Balankova, justifiably so. Tolova waiting in the corner, and the Serbs have done their homework. You don't leave her alone in that corner. Oh, I was about to say what a move from Jurgenkova, but she overshot.
She has to score those because she got the mismatch. They switched. She gets it 2 feet from the bucket. Doesn't have to rush. No one's going to block her. Page isn't even in the same postcode.
Good boxing out from Tolova, and she got the rebound. Zurkova inside. Well, again, she has to score those. A perfect pass for Kishova. That's 2 misses in quick succession. It could have been tied, and Serbia still lead by 4. Page inside. Now that came off a Serbian hand. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jurgenkova there, she's walking down the floor a little sheepishly there, thinking that may have been a foul. I've seen that called as a foul before now.
Just that last little bit. She did so well not to foul it until that last little bit.
Kristina Topozovic there, now with the job of stopping a certain Kristi Tolova. Oh, almost a double dribble there. Well, this time the Slovak Republic, no mistake. That's a great cut from Martina Kishova.
That's a super timing, isn't it? Just slashed down the middle. Nice find as well, but they could have finished the last 3 of those, couldn't they?
So under 2 to go in the third. Zurkova. There's the shot clock buzzer. It came off the rim though, so there is a reset, but, well, Serbia didn't have the ball anyway. Balankova. Zurkova. Jurgenkova. That's good play from the Slovak Republic. They've rushed their last 2 offensive. Jurgenkova can't get the rebound because she's out-rebounded by Jelena Milovanovic. And the steal. And the regroup. New shot clock for the Slovaks. And Kristi Tolova says, let's slow things down. 75 seconds remaining in the third period. That's way outside the arc. Oh, goodness me, that is outrageous. Oh, my word. Marina Malkovic, the coach to Serbia, looks at the bench and says, what can you do?
Well, they've gone pick and roll twice against Milovanovic. She scored both times. They've gone the other way up until on every other occasion. Milovanovic just won't show hard. She won't get out. She'll stay and she'll just try and protect. She'll always try and hedge.
The Slovak Republic have the lead, but they're facing 2 foul shots now. Look how far outside the arc Kristi Toliver is.
Milovanovic inside the three-point line. Even Paige, who's no quicker, gets out and just tries to make her put it on the floor and relies on help.
It's tied into the last minute of the 3rd period. This for the lead.
And the other way, the dilemma is that Milovanovic is really into double figures, leading scorer, really ticking it over for Serbia, but down this end, they should just go at her.
Serbia trying to keep the ball out of the hands of Kristi Toliver. And at the moment, they're succeeding. Stalenkova, here's Toliver. Not from there, surely. Not this time, but good rebounding, and there is a foul on the play. It's against Serbia, and it is Milovanovic, I think.
Yeah.
Number 9. 2 shots. So this time it is the Slovak Republic who have the opportunity to take the lead.
Most productive offensive player is the player who's really hurting Serbia at the defensive end at the moment. Milovanovic is not making the contribution.
Well, I was critical of Jurgenkova's shooting technique from the foul line in the first half, but that is a very flat shot.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one went into tie it. But it's got to be so accurate if it is that flat. Diana puts Elijah in, and Toliver takes a break, a well-earned break in the last minute of the 3rd period. Toliver is on 23 points, now on the bench. Vinic Glover in for the Slovak Republic. Radachai. That's good defense. And Serbia get the rebound. 3-second differential now between game and shot clock at the end of the 3rd. Oh. And that also came off the Slovak Republic. So 9.1 seconds remaining. The shot clock being turned off at the end of the 3rd. It's tied at 54s. Out of bounds, Serbia. Milovanovic. Undecided. And there's a foul on the play. Now, is it a loose ball foul? Is it 2 shots? It's 15. Is that Danielle Page?
Yep.
It's 2 shots. 1 and a bit seconds remaining. Oh, a little push there to get the rebound. Well, little hurl, actually hurled it to the floor. 2 fouls, Page. Slovak Republic don't hit the lead. 1 second remaining, 1 shot to come. And Martina Kushova, well, beside herself for missing that. So there's the lead, 55 plays 54. 1 second. And Serbia can't get a shot away. It's been close throughout. And the Slovak Republic have the slenderest of leads with 1 period of play to go. There's Kristi Toliver, 5 points in that 3rd period to go with the 18 in the first half. And there the score after 30 minutes.
Well, the shooting percentages are going to go down after that 3rd period. And it's just... the Slovak Republic just need to take care of the basketball, because the Serbians are scoring the majority of the points in that 3rd quarter off turnovers in transition. And the Slovak Republic down the other end just need to finish those plays, because Toliver, I don't know if Toliver can win this for him on her own. She's doing a pretty good job of it on the moment. But they kept her to 5 in that period and played her hard. She's only had a minute on the bench. Is that going to be enough for her to collect herself? And I can't believe they just don't go at Milovanovic every time she's on the floor, because whoever she's guarding, it will give Toliver an open look.
Slovak Republic needs a lot more from Zuzana Zurkova, just out of your picture there. She's stayed on 7 points, no points in that third period. And someone needs to take the pressure off Tolliver.
Yeah.
Serbia got a couple of easy fast breaks. Well, no fast break is easy, but the score was easy off the break. And there's Daniel Page, nice little open jumper. Page has moved on to 10 points. Milovanovic now joins her in double figures on 11. Now, was that meant? That was a surprise cut, I think, then, from Martina Kushova. I'm not sure the pass was intended for her.
Start this fourth quarter, this lineup that Serbia put in, it's normally very effective with the 3 guards and the quicker 4 in Petrovic, and without Tolliver on the floor, it's how long they can get Tolliver on the bench before they absolutely needed to come in. Someone on this lineup, and I agree with you 100%, Roy Zakova's got to be the player, because at the moment the bigs aren't consistent enough finishing on the inside.
Serbia begin fourth period. Tamara Radicaj. Almost a clear out there for her. Milica Dabovic. Well, hits the rim underneath. Here's Zurkova. Balenkova. This game could have great bearing on who is one of the 4 teams that go through to the second round. And, well, the rebound there in the right place at the right time. Romana Vinichkalova, the shooting foul.
Well, Page was drawn to help. No one helped her because Vinichkalova went down the middle. Petrovic was out of the game. Didn't react at all. Became a spectator on the floor. And the veteran just got to make the free throws.
He's on to 5 points. Romana, former Penn State player, 28 years of age now. Only averaging 3.5 points a game. Already beaten that in this second stage. 2 from 2. The wide-eyed Romana Vinichkalova. Some great facial expressions, especially when she picks up a foul. Good defense, Zurkova. And the rebound, Zurkova. Good tie-up. Already the shot clock in single figures. Zurkova, Vinichkalova was inside for a second then. Was that a shot or a pass? And Zurkova fouls. No, that's her first foul.
Yeah, first foul.
I was slightly confused because when that injury situation took place in the first half, there was an offensive foul called at the other end very quickly, and Zurkova put a hand up, but it wasn't her foul.
No, you have to remember that. Oh, that's tough.
And the bonus to come. The bonus, if good, will tie it. Vinichkalova. It's her foul. Got there too late.
Petrovic can play 2, 3, 4 and handles the ball very, very well for a player of her physical characteristics. She can break it down on the dribbling, and she has the mismatch. She can pull up and shoot the shot.
Kushova comes out for the Slovaks and replaced by Sofia Rushchikova. This to tie to Sonja Petrovic. No problem. 57 plays 57. 8.5 to go in the fourth. Well, for a second there, Milica Dabovic on the bottom. Balenkova defended by Milica Dabovic. Still no Kristi Tolliver. Coach Kovacic biding his time. That's an open shot, which is no problem at all. The Slovaks hit the lead again, and it's Rushchikova.
Rushchikova looks very, very efficient, doesn't she? From that sort of range, deep, long twos.
Bobarova fouls. Bobarova now. She's gone. That's 5 fouls.
Well, that's one way to get Tolliver back in the game.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
Well, that just bought 2 minutes, and the minute she had before, that's a 3-minute spell, and she comes back in the game, and her team leads by 2. So that's a good job by the coaching staff.
Well, that was an amazing pass. How that got there, heaven only knows. And Serbia got the rebound.
Butala did both. The pass was amazing, but then she's still working hard.
Oh, great change of direction, but no end product. And Zurkova, well, she had the ball knocked out of her hands. I was thinking that this is the hardest that Zurkova, carrying an injury, has had to work in this tournament. And I'll rephrase that. She's having to work as hard as she did against Sweden. Oliver waiting patiently in the corner, clearing out, and it's a shoot.
You don't foul that shot, do you? If they make that shot, you have to put your hand up and say they made that shot. That's just silly. Crazy decision to put contact on the body going away from the basket.
What's the expression? Don't foul prayer shooters.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for her pains, Tamara Radicaj comes out. The Slovak Republic regain a 3-point lead. Barbara Balinkova averaging 9 points a game. Today, though, only 4 points. So far, anyway. Petrovic. That's easy, too easy. Great pass and great cut as well from Danielle Page.
Petrovic needs to touch the basketball. Every time she touches it, something good happens for Serbia. Dabovic back in the game, both Dabovic is really going to help. That combination lineup looks very nice for Serbia. Zurkova needs a lot of touches and Tolova needs a lot of shots.
Vinichkalova. Again, good defense, Danielle Page, and she gets the outlet pass away as well. And that's going to be called a blocking foul.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the referees in unison then, both called the same, blocking foul. I think she had 1 foot off the floor and moving slightly sideways there.
I'm not going to argue with 2 officials.
And it was simultaneous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 fouls, Zurkova.
But again, better the Serbian defense, missed shot as opposed to the turn at that time, and just turn your defense into offense. They run the floor just with a passion to run for each other.
Butalaya on the foul line for the lead, which she fails to do. The rebound is by Rishchikova. And the layup for Susanna. Well, Serbia did everything right on the offensive end and then nothing on the defensive end.
They shot a free throw. You only get another post layup after a free throw.
Oh, that's a great hustle from just about everybody. That's a held ball. Looking down at the direction arrow, it is pointing in favor of the Slovaks. What a hustle. Who is it? It's Petrovic underneath all that lot.
Well, the game at the moment, whereas the Slovak Republic have just shot better free throws. That's literally the difference in the score. Both are shooting reasonably.
And their fans are loving it at the moment.
Oh.
Tolova. Coach Malkovich is wheeling and dealing here. She's just giving people a couple of minutes on Tolova. A couple of minutes each. Inside, she's left-handed, and she misses, and the rebound, Jurgenkova, and she's stripped.
Talia again comes up with a positive stat, just knocked the ball away.
Dabovic, Anna Dabovic. Danielle Page. Milica Dabovic. To her younger sister, Page from the corner. Hits a 3. Danielle Page gives Serbia a 1-point lead. Page now moves on to 14 points. And the foul. Foul is Milica Dabovic. Well, instead it's a 1-point lead, it's tied. That was given as a long 2. for Page. As Coach Kovacic, is this developing into a shootout between the naturalized Page and Tolliver? Nice pass from Tolliver, and Jurjankova regains the lead for the Slovaks. It was the head fake and a little subtle pass inside from Tolliver. Nice bounce pass, and Page misses, and the rebound, Jurjankova. And Zerkova might have got hurt then. And here comes the cavalry in the form of Zerkova. Tolliver, what a fake! But no end product.
I love that though. They didn't want her to shoot it, so Page made sure she wouldn't shoot it. Ran her off the three-point line. Got someone else to shoot it, and then Page gets back in the play and gets the rebound.
And Petrovic throws the ball away. Very impetuous there from Petrovic. Tolliver. Page the rebound. Well, both teams gone a little cold here. Over halfway through this fourth period, this is boiling up to be a wire-type game. And a great game yesterday, Belarus against the Czech Republic. With a buzzer beater for the Czechs. Hands to Page. Page gets the shot blocked. That's a great hustle from Jurjankova, but she had a foot on the end line. Just listen to the reaction from the Slovak fans. Good hands up in the air, straight up from Jurjankova. No foul. Well, someone had a foot on the end line.
Not quite sure if it was anyone from the Slovak Republic though.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
It was Daniel Page to everyone else.
Oh, that's going to be a shot clock violation. It has to be. Now, got a situation there, Mark, where referee Basang was saying there are 3 seconds on the shot clock. Is it down to the referee to tell players how long is left?
Doesn't have to, but I don't mind when referees do that. I think that's helping the game, but it doesn't have to. Maybe because of the circumstances, just making sure. It's a good move to get Milica Dabovic out of the game, I think.
Here's Tolliver. And back where we were at the start of the second half with Nemanja Jovanovic almost in Tolliver's shoes with her. Zerkova. Tolliver. Zerkova. Shot clock on 5. Oh, again. Again, Zerkova. Well, that's why Coach Kovacic was so keen on getting her involved, carrying that injury all through preparation. That is an amazing shot. Again, under intense pressure. 5 points the lead now for the Slovaks. Coach Marina Malkovic has called timeout for Serbia, her team trailing by 5. With 3:28 to go in the fourth.
They've just been so very inefficient in the half court. The missed shots they should have made, and they've Radicaj, Milica Dabovic, Jovanovic, have all been good shooters when Serbia have been in good places as teams. They've just not made open shots. You can't say enough good things away. Especially the way that Rushakova has stepped up when Tolliver was off the floor. She made some big jump shots, but Zerkova just drained that 3. And we're there, 5-point lead, 3.5 to go.
And once more, Zerkova's dragged down 6 rebounds. Now what can Serbia do coming out of their timeout? That matchup again, Jovanovic defended by Tolliver. Petrovic. Well, she steps through the gap. expecting a foul to be called. It wasn't. She's still talking to the official.
No ball movement though. The defense was able to just occupy the help side and be on the middle of the floor, the split line, and no space to penetrate to.
Well, no space, no room there, no gap. Page misses the three, and there's a foul on the play. It is against Jurgenkova. That's 4 fouls, despite the prayer.
Well, Serbia relied on Danielle Page as their main option from the three-point line. I don't think that's going to get it done. Did a great job keeping it alive, so they ended up with a foul, but you fully expect Petrovic to make both.
Coach Kovacic is explaining to the commissioner, not that he can do too much, that it was a 50-50 call, both players fouling, holding each other, and Jurgenkova got the nod from the official. Petrovic hits the first and the second, and the second just. Back to a 3-point game. Tolliver.
She's as useful to them, Tolliver, in this situation because she's just so good with the basketball. If they could get it back to her in the half court.
Oh, she's so comfortable on the ball. Now, I'm not sure where that was going. Oh! What is the word? Outrageous, Susanna! Oh, goodness gracious me. It's astounding. It's not bad the other end either. It's still a 3-point game as Diana Butalaya hits from inside. You got a replay of that Zurikova shot there. Goodness me. Here's Tolliver. That's no offensive foul. Pretty close to a flop, I would have thought. Here's Tolliver. Shot clock on 6. Tolliver. Nice pass. Jurgenkova inside. Gets a shot block. The buzzer goes, but here goes Serbia. Last 2 minutes of the fourth. That's great defense and a great recovery. Petrovic now. And has been shredded here in Gior. Ivanovic to Petrovic.
She's going to go at her.
And the foul is Rishtikova.
Rishtikova can't guard her on the perimeter. In fact, she's just got to accept that. She's got to try to offer her a jump shot.
Oh, there's that shot from Zuzana Zurikova, and no wonder she's punching in the air. Oh, Susanna. And oh, Sonia hits the first. Unerring from the foul line. Very deliberate actions on the foul line. 5 from 5 now. The 1-point game with 102 seconds remaining, and Tolliver gives it up for a second or so.
Oh, I'd much rather Krista Tolliver had it. That's
why. The steal from Butalaya, and Serbia have the lead. Timeout, the Slovak Republic. I don't think Krista Tolliver will give the ball up as easily again. Great steal on the halfway line, and it's 71-70, Serbia by 1.
As soon as she gave it up there, the Serbian bench right in front of us were just demanding that their players went up the floor. And Butalaya again kept talking about Butalaya doing things, making them happen. She steps in, gets a piece of it, gets the layup.
Oh, look at that foul trouble. Jurgenkova, Kishova, and Hushkova all on 4. Babarova's gone anyway.
You almost want, they're going to get it in the half court anyway because they'll advance the ball, but Tolliver with the ball, get it into the half court. If they can't go inside, get back to Tolliver. If they have nothing else, just run the pick and roll away from where Sonia Petrovic is.
Some foul trouble for Serbia, not quite as bad as the Slovak Republic. There are 91 seconds remaining in the 4th period, and Serbia lead the Slovak Republic by 1. This is the first game in Group F, the second phase of the EuroBasket for Women 2015. Well, if the Slovak Republic do win by 1, and just remember that unbelievable, and that is not putting it mildly, that was an unbelievable shot from Zuzana Zurikova, who now inbounds to Kristi Tolliver.
Just have to stay between Tolliver and the hoop here.
Here's Zurikova. The open two is for Sofia Ryzhikova.
Why were they double team coming off that with already all over Tolliver? Ryzhikova's so good from that range.
Radicaj to Petrovic. Petrovic, the clear out for her. Oh, she bounces it off her foot. Well, she was almost laying the ball up before she got there.
Oh, it's a great little move, apart from the fact she put her left foot in the wrong place.
Ryzhikova, they've got to get it to Tolliver. Tolliver defended by Jovanovic. Last minute of the fourth. Zurikova. Back to Zurikova, 4 on the shot clock, outrageous again, not this time. Lightning didn't strike twice.
Serbia got 2 timeouts here, it's only 40 seconds to go. They're not going to take it to advance it. They're just going to play it.
Butalaya.
Could have got a 2-for-1 guaranteed out of that.
Radicaj. That's a very ambitious pass in there. Through the traffic.
She still has 2.
14.
24 seconds to go.
14 on the shot clock. It was a foot violation. End line ball, Serbia. And Coach Kovacic has just cancelled a timeout, I think. Petrovic, defended by Ryzhikova.
It's good.
Oh, the 3 is good. Timeout, the Slovak Republic. It's good from Ivana Jovanovic. Well, they're celebrating as though the game's over. It's not over by a long way. 17.6 seconds remaining, with Serbia leading by 2. Timeout, Slovak Republic.
The whole defense had to react to that matchup because Petrovic was going to get it on the floor. Jovanovic has been stone cold for 2 games, but she is a shooter, and shooters don't stop shooting. And she's been so important.
Same as we did before.
Serbia still have a foul to give as well. So they can literally get after this. If they want to try and run this down to tie or win it, expect Serbia to go steal or foul late in, as the clock is running down.
A posle i fotku iz auta. Onda je završena priča. Onda je završena priča. Ajde, pokušamo i sve snage. Posle, imamo faul. Nema šuta za 3. Sve preuzimamo sebi.
Mark, I heard the word foul in there.
No, she's saying don't let them take the 3. She's still got a foul to give. That's why she can say that, and they'll still be on the sideline. But don't let Tolliver take the 3.
Out of bounds, Slovak Republic. They're trailing 72-74 with 17.5 seconds remaining in the fourth. Here's Tolliver. Is she going to look for the 3? There's a foul on the play. That's the foul they had to give.
I don't know if they wanted a foul at them because Page was out. Like, not sure if that's the time to foul.
Slovak Republic ball sideline again.
A lot of time to run now, 13 seconds.
Back to Zurikova. She's fouled. It's a 2-shot foul. Diana Butalaya there has put Susanna Zurikova on the foul line, and she's one hell of a foul shooter.
Oh, maybe my Serbo crowd wasn't up to it. Maybe she did say foul, foul, foul. She's going to get 8 seconds after a timeout to win the game if they make both.
This to tie with 8 seconds remaining as the Slovak coaches seem to be disagreeing about something. Oh, Susanna hits them. It's a pair, it's tied. Timeout, Serbia. 8.2 seconds remaining. They'll have the ball in the front court. Well, we had a buzzer beater in Group E yesterday when the Czech Republic beat Belarus.
Got to get the ball in Petrovic's hand. Unless unless the Slovaks come up with something where they'll switch and get a guard on her. Get the ball in Petrovic's hand. Either she goes or she'll kick. If she goes, she'll get to the bucket unless there's a lot of help. She's good enough, she'll find the open pass. Johanovic has just made the wide open three off the Petrovic penetration. They've still got Page on the inside. I can't believe that Petrovic won't be the inbound receiver.
Well, I think the Slovak Republic are out of timeouts.
Yeah, they are. Serbia still have one more if they need it.
8.2 seconds remaining. It is tied. Kristi Tolliver has been on 23 points for a long time. 5 points in the second half.
Tazl scored in the fourth quarter.
Petrovic
Gonna take it.
goes inside and off the glass. 1.6 seconds remaining. Zurkova. Oh! She hit the rim, but Serbia have beaten the Slovak Republic 76-74 here in Győr in Group E. The first game of the second stage. It's been a cracking game. Well, disappointment for the Slovak Republic team. They led for much of the game, but all smiles now from the Serbs. A wonderful game here in Győr, 76-74. Serbia have beaten the Slovak Republic.
Well, it was a great game, Roy. It was a privilege to watch a game like that, but at the end of the game there, Petrovic has done that for the last 3 or 4 sets. Switch out, get someone else guarding her because she was going to take it. If they didn't help, she was going to make it. Petrovic, after all her injuries, after everything else, she's now so fundamental to this Serbian team. Just so pleased for her, former European Player of the Year as a junior, and she's now back fully healthy. Those numbers from Serbia from the three-point line will worry Coach Malkovic. Slovak Republic went very cold in the second half from beyond there, but what a game. What an absolutely marvellous game. Serbia had it on the glass.
Sonja Petrovic averaged 12.8 points a game coming into this second phase. In this game, the first game of the second phase, 15 points. She led Serbia, and with 8.2 seconds remaining, just about everybody in this wonderful Győr arena knew who was going to take that shot, none other than Sonja Petrovic.
Well, Petra's 15 points plus. Tolliver the 23, don't forget she had 18 at the half, 5 in the third quarter. And they wore her out one way or another. And then she had to take the ball handling responsibilities on. And in the end, that just proved too much. That third player again, Serbia had the third player in double figures, and the Slovak Republic couldn't quite manage it.
Anna Jurgenkova there, very close to a double-double. Okay, 8 points and 9 rebounds. 8 rebounds as well for Danielle Page to go with her 14 points. Sonja Petrovic there. 8.2 seconds remaining. Timeout Serbia. They knew exactly where they were going to go. They were going to go nowhere else other than to Sonja Petrovic. She laid it up under pressure, you have to say. Smiling Kristi Tolliver there, but I've just seen her walk out with a very glum look on her face, having lost this game by 2 points.
And
so what a start to the second phase.
Don't you, Roy? You look back. What a great by Tolliver, but needed the ball every time, not every time bar one. That one turnover killed him.
On the halfway line, yep. Coach Malkovic there explaining to other members of the coaching team exactly what she did in that last 8-second timeout. Well, timeout just before the 8 seconds expired. There's Tolliver we're watching. Remember that 4-point play virtually on the buzzer of the first half, but it was on the buzzer of the fourth period that Serbia won it. Serbia 76, Slovak Republic 74. In the first game for these two teams in the second phase. Well, still 2 more games to come tonight, and if they're anything like that, then there'll be a few fingernails bitten to the quick. And for now, from me, Roy Birch, and from Mark Clark, we're going to take a break, but don't forget, 2 more games to come. We'll see you later.